Hello everyone, welcome back to Glorious Events YouTube channel where we talk about all things events related. And today is Valentine's Day and I just wanted to share with you people the 7 love languages that we have, because we have partners and ourselves, we might be married, dating, in a relationship, or you just want to gift a loved one, maybe a family member, but we are all different people and we gravitate towards different things. So it's important to know your loved one's love language so that you gift them in a way that they will appreciate most and they will feel most loved. So we are going to delve into the 7 love languages. I hope you'll learn from this. The first love language and the most common of all is gifts. Gifts. I think all women around the world love this particular love language of gifting. And to just help us understand this, I'll be using some quotes of some people to just drive the point home. So for the love language of gifts, I'll quote a saying by Tinku Razoria. He said, "Some gifts are big, some gifts are small, but the best gifts of all come from the heart." So this takes me to gifting. When you're gifting someone, it's not so much about the amount of money you've spent on a particular gift, but it's the thought that counts, that it took time out of your schedule. You went to a shop, you picked a dress for her, or you engaged a seller online and you bought him a watch, or I don't know. Like that thought is what makes these gifts so meaningful and makes the person you're giving them to really be happy and grateful that you gifted them. So don't focus so much. Yes, of course, I'm not encouraging you to buy cheap gifts, no, but I'm just saying the thought counts. So look at your person that you're gifting. Look at the things they love. Do they love clothes? Do they love bags? Do they love shoes? Is he a corporate man? Is he a laid back person that just loves t-shirts? Or is he so big on shoes that you need to get some nice shoes for him? Does he like watches, or he doesn't even wear watches at all? Maybe you need to get a bracelet that is, customized for him. Just look at your person and put a lot of thought in the gift that you're going to give them, because that is what. The second love language I want us to look at is the acts of service. Acts of service. This is what most men like. This is a love language to most men. They love acts of service. They want you to wash for them, clean for them, cook for them, like just do things for them. That is how for them they feel like this lady likes me, she takes care of me. We are going to quote Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." How strong is that? That's like Jesus level, like that's what he did. He lost himself in service for us. And this is what most women do, or most mothers do. They really like serve the husband, serve the children, serve the in-laws, serve. So they're always serving. So that in itself is an act of love and should be appreciated and not. Third love language is quality time. Quality time. There are some ladies who maybe they've had it all. They are super successful. Their houses are fully furnished. Their wardrobe is on point. Like they have everything. So you buying for them gifts, it's not really their love language, but you find that their love language is quality time. The time you put aside to spend with her. It can be taking her to the movies, can be going for dinner, it can be just taking a walk, or just walking somewhere and just talking. undistracted. Like, don't say you're giving someone quality time and you're on the phone, you're checking your messages, you're checking your WhatsApps, and quality time means it's just you and her. You've decided to give that time to that person. It can be either, it can be a him or a her, but you just make sure it is undistracted. And some people really, really treasure that. Like, they will take that any day over any gift that you want to buy. They'll be like, just come. Just, even if you don't buy a gift, just come and spend the day with me. That is enough for me. So we shall quote Zig Ziglar. He said, spend quality time with those you love. One of these days, you will either say, I wish I had, or I'm glad I did. Hmm? Think about that. Don't be in the category of those who say, I wish I had. We always hear this when someone dies and people are like, I wish, I wish, I wish. Don't be wishing. Be on this other side, which is saying, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I spent time. I'm glad I visited my mother as much as I did. I'm glad I scrapped off my Sundays, my weekends for family time. I'm glad I did this. Just create time so that you don't have any regrets in future when these your loved ones are no longer with you. You do not have those regrets. So create time to spend with your loved ones. That is an important love language is words of affirmation. Words of affirmation. If you find that your partner really, really values words, like they take them really seriously, don't just throw words around anyhow. Mind what you say to them, because they will take it and digest it, and it will mean something to them. They always encourage, like, marrieds or people in relationships, to always, use words of affirmation. Tell your person, I love you, every day. Tell them when you wake up in the morning, say, I thank God I have you in my life. When you're praying with them, just thank God for them. Tell them, I'm blessed to have you in my life. I'm so grateful that I have such a caring man in my life. Just use words of affirmation, and for some people, that really goes a long, long way. So it can be a compliment. You can use words of affirmation to compliment someone. You say, you look smart. Today you look very nice. Some of us, we like those things. Compliment. It can be, words of affirmation can be used as gratitude. You say thank you. Say thank you. Amen. After eating your food, which mama has spent hours cooking, say thank you. Use words to show gratitude. Say thank you for cooking. It was such a lovely, delicious meal. You can say, compliment your kids when they have passed in school. Say, wow, you're a super, super girl. Well done, well done. We can also use words of affirmation as encouragement, to encourage someone. You say, you know what, you told me about this idea, my wife, you told me about you want to do this and this business. I know you can do it. You can do it. Just start. I'm right behind you. I'll support you every step of the way. Don't you worry. You can do it. Those words of encouragement, they can push someone. They feel like, yeah, yes, Obama, I can do it. I can do it. So we are going to quote Yehuda. Yeah? Yehuda Bang. He said, words are singularly the most powerful force available to humanity. Words have energy and power, with the ability to help, to heal, to hurt, to harm, to humiliate, and to humble. Hey, the words we choose and how we use them can build others or tear them down. This is a quote from Yolanda Berg, and I completely agree with it, because I've been in all these scenarios where some people's words have helped me, to propel me in front. Some words have helped me heal from a loss or a hurt. Some words have humiliated me and made me cry in bed at night. Some words have humbled me. Like, you listen to someone's story and you're like, yeah, I better calm down.
People must relax.
Important. So how we use them can either build our partners and loved ones up, or they can tear them down. The fifth love language is the physical touch. The physical touch. And most men think this is the only love language. Every time, touch, touch, touch. Some people, that is not their love language. They hate holding hands in public. They hate this public display of affection, PDA. They don't want it. Some people don't want it. Some people, yes, it works for them. So you have to know your partner. If you find that they don't mind you holding their hands on the streets as you're walking in the streets of Kampala, they don't mind you holding their hands. Hey, go ahead. Go ahead. You can also give hugs. Some of us are big huggers, like me. Big huggers. They always hugging. It's a very, very nice way of showing, that you've met someone, that you love someone. You can hug. If it's your personal person, that intimate relationship, you can cuddle at night. Yes, cuddle at night, not sleeping facing this way, the other is facing that way. Do you know that psychology says cuddling is more effective than any sleeping pill to get you to sleep? Do you know? So you people cuddle, cuddle. It will help you to sleep much faster than swallowing sleeping pills every day. When you have your partner there, just cuddle and sleep. Hmm. Yes. So we are going to quote Maya Roberts. Maya Roberts says the human touch is that little snippet of physical affection that brings a bit of comfort, support, and kindness. It doesn't take much from the one who gives it, but can make a huge difference in the one who receives it. That is so powerful. Have you ever hugged someone and you feel like the way they hold you, they're almost crying, like they needed that hug, they needed that reassurance. Sometimes Sometimes it doesn't take a lot, you guys. Just give people hugs. Give people hugs. Someone will be going through a lot, and you just hug them and tell them, I love you. I've missed you so much. You're important to me. You're special to me. Just hug. Hug. Even when you're meeting, like, instead of greeting, good morning, hug. Hug. Yes. The sixth love language is communication. And I always say communication, it kind of cuts across any kind of relationship, whether at work, at home, with your siblings, with your loved one, with your neighbors, anywhere. Communication is key, you people. Communication can make people either misinterpret you and just hate you, or get you right and do things, according to how you've told them to do, so that there is a smooth coexistence. You get? So mind your communication. These things, especially to the newly engaged or newly married couples. Don't assume that your partner knows what you want or what you like. Don't assume. You have to communicate, and communicate nicely. Don't order. Find nice ways of communicating your needs, and making him understand how to love you better. I used to suffer from this a lot, you guys. He would say something, and to him it's normal. There's nothing so big about what you're saying. And for me, this side, I've taken it seriously. I have overthought about it. I have dissected it in like 7 different angles, and I'm mad. And then I go silent. Kusirika. You're going to Lusirika, you're there, you're not telling the person what is hurting you. And men are weird. Men just move like Men don't be there, but, are you okay? What's wrong? You seem like you're frowning. Are you fine? What? For them, they just continue with their things are okay. Like he's not seeing any problem. Now, when you're there sulking, you're there dying with tying sumbusa for people who are not even concerned about what you're talking about. And by the time you get over the usirika and finally speak what it was that annoyed you, it's like last week and the guy doesn't even remember. Doesn't even remember what he said. It's like, hey, what did I say? What did guy doesn't even remember? So I used to suffer so much from that. So people in new relationships or in new marriages, find a way to communicate. Don't assume we are different. We are from different families, we've been raised differently, we have different beliefs. We are two totally different people coming together in love. So make sure you communicate to your partner properly for him to understand your needs and to respond to them well. So we are going to quote Turquoise Ominek. He says, don't assume your partner knows about everything you expect in a relationship. Let them know. Let them, as in tell them. A relationship should be based on communication, not on assumption. Don't assume that all men know that. All men know that they're supposed to do this. Women know they're supposed to, do laundry or do cook or what. You'll find an Angela Karatu communicating and stop assuming. The very, very last love language I have to share with you is a new one. It's expression of affection and love. It's a new one that was added to the original 5 languages. They added communication, which was the sixth one, and this one, expression of affection, and love. What they mean here is that the person you're in a relationship with should be very free to, like, proudly show that you're the one. These people who you're like dating, but you're his girlfriend, and you'll be like in a crowd of people, but you meet his friends, or you're in an event, and he's introducing you, or someone asks him, who is that lady you're with? And then he says, she's my friend. Question mark, question mark. This person is not proud to tell the world that you're their loved one. And for some people, for most people, that hurts. That hurts. It like shows you like, there might be no future here. Maybe this guy is not yet sure about you. So me, what I always like this. I see it a lot in the village meetings or village events. The man gets up, either it's a chief or a reverend, and they get up and they're like, my name is so and so, and my beautiful wife is there. Please stand up. And she stands up and waves, like they are proud to show the world the person they are with. They are proud. They are not hiding it. Everyone will know that is his wife. I really like that. So men out there, please don't be ashamed to show your wife, to recognize your wife in a multitude of people. Say it proudly. Say, Aish, you people, I have my very beautiful wife. She's seated right there. One more sweetheart. First stand up and wave. And she stands up and do the wave. And she sits down and so for some people that is enough. That is like affirmation enough that, yeah, I am the one for this man. He really loves me. For some people, that really works. But for some people who are shy, they might not want that. They might not want those things of making them stand in people's wave. What? They might not want that.
Kale.
So just know your partner and know what works for them and what doesn't work for them, and make sure you do that for them this Valentine's. So we are going to quote Lao Tzu says, being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. So there's nothing you're losing by loving someone deeply. Hey, you don't have to be ashamed to show your love person and show that you love them so, so much. I hope these 7 love languages are going to help you this Valentine as you prepare to surprise your person, to make them feel loved. Look at this, 7 love languages, and see which one she gravitates to and do that one. Hey, you come back and tell me in the comment section. You tell me how things turned out. I hope this has been helpful. As always, we are here to share points, experiences, stories, tips to just enable you create those treasured memories for yourself and for your loved ones. Till next time, bye from us at Glorious Events. God bless you. Bye bye.